Hello, guys. So, I'm not gonna say, I'm just gonna see who knows what soap is being restocked today. So, let me grab some gloves. Okay, so as y'all know, on Saturdays every weekend, I do my pop up shop event, my vendor event, and they really love my soaps and body butters. And they buy them out. So I had quite a few go empty this weekend. So this week I'm going to be just restocking my regular soaps that's on my line. And this is going to be the first restock today. So I'm using Grape Knee High by Matte Micas. Maybe some light. There we go. Grape Knee High by Matte Micas and Twilight Blue by Matte Micas, Trial by Fire by Nurture Soap, and Shimmering Light Gold by Crafter's Choice. And for the fragrance, can't tell y'all the fragrance, then you know the soap. But the fragrance all has kaolin clay in it, to anchor down that scent and give it a power punch. So I'm going to be using Amy Winehouse Blue Fairy Duster for the glitter top. Going to be using Poisonberry Purple Fairy Duster. I'm going to be using Ruby Slippers Fairy Duster and the Gold Shimmer Fairy Duster. And that's all by Matte Micas. And I'm also going to be using My Famous Mermaid Trails by Matte Mica. So here we go. I'm using the Amazon mode today. Not the big 5-pounder, not Ernestine. Using the Amazon mode. Make a small loaf today. And I'm using my Hamilton Beach Immersion Stick Blender. So my oils are cooled down. My lye water is cooled down, both to room temperature. So just gonna take the tops off my micas so I have time. But I know this fragrance behaves well. It doesn't trace fast, but this is just habit preparing ahead of time. So I won't be fighting with stuff. All right, so our oils are cooled. We're gonna add our lye water to the mix. Sodium hydroxide and water is lye water solution. And before I stick blend, I always want to give it a quick stir with my spatula. Don't know why, I just do it, so don't ask. Now, we're going to get the stick blender and we're going to stick blend. And of course, we're going to burp the air bubbles out from underneath so we don't have air bubbles throughout our batter. And then we're going to stick blend on low. Stir, stir, stir. You don't want to do a continuous stick blend for two reasons. One, you'll over trace your batter, which means trace means thicken, and you'll over trace it. It'll be too thick for you to do your drop swirls or hanger swirls or whatever swirls you're trying to do in your batter. And the second reason is you don't want to burn out your stick blender because they will burn out on you. So we trying to get a light to light medium trace. That's when you take your stick blender out and the drippings make trace lines on top. They don't sink back in, and we're not there yet. We're at emulsification right now, which means the oils and lye water are fully incorporated and won't separate, but we're not quite at trace yet. This is a small batter. The Amazon mold typically holds 48 to 49 ounces of soap batter. when you pipe on it, I usually make 67 ounces of soap batter when I do my piping. Okay, we're at light trace, light to light medium trace. And I'm just going to scrape all the soap batter off my stick blender. And thank you for watching my live and subscribing to my channel. Support is always appreciated. So before we add our fragrance, we're going to mix our colors. That is my golden rule. Mix all your colors before fragrance. So I'm doing 4 different colors. So I'm going to separate my batter into 4 different containers. Just like this. Scrape, scrape, scrape all of your soap batter out. Liquid go. We don't waste none. We don't waste no soap batter. Okay, y'all. So the first color I like to mix up is my body color, which is the shimmering gold, because I use the other colors to do my drop swirls. So we're going to just stir in our color, not blend, because you want to do as least blending as possible, because we're not trying to thicken up our batter too fast, too soon. When I pour my fragrance in, then I do a little light stick blend if necessary. So, do my red, trial by fire. Do my purple, grape knee high. And my blue, twilight blue. All these are by Mad Micas. And I use different spatulas because I don't like mixing up all my colors. And there I go. Messy soaper. It's always the mica that get me, y'all. I always splash the mica. So again, I'm just incorporating the mica powders with my spatula. Not doing too much stick blending. Not yet. Because I don't want my batter to get too thick. Look at my table. Always, y'all. Y'all know I use some good cleaner because every time we come back on video, my table white again. But when I'm making soap, I be splashing mica powder everywhere. But that's all right. The soap come out beautiful. Y'all know. All right, so we have all our colors mixed in. So now we're going to add our fragrance. Can't tell you the fragrance because the name of the video is Name the Soap That I'm Restocking. But I do have Caroline Clay in here to anchor the scent. Oh, it smells so good. As soon as you take the lid off, gee whiz. So I take one of my little body butter jars and I put my fragrance all in here with the Caroline Clay and I just shake, 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 make sure it's all mixed. Boom. So just a little tip. Mix in my fragrance. This soap is a very popular soap on my line, along with 2 others. Very, very popular. Always sells out. I'm always restocking this soap. I have maybe 1 or 2 or 3 videos on this page with this soap alone. That's how much it sells. Because it smells good. I have it in a candle. I have it in a wax melt. I have it in soap. And I think I might make it in the body butter so they can have a complete bundle. All that stirring be making my wrist hurt, y'all. Woo. So we're mixing up the last color, purple, that has the fragrance all in it. So don't look like we're gonna have to really stick blend at all, y'all. Sometimes the only stick blending you need to do is when you mixing your lye water in. Because when it comes down to color and fragrance, you can really hand stir that in as long as it's stirred in totally and fully, where you won't have any micro lumps or anything like that. But we good. We don't need to stick blend anything else at all. I almost slipped and said the name. I'm so used to saying the name of the soap. I'm not used to letting y'all guess, and I almost slipped up. So, and mixing the last color. I love these colors. Okay, so first we're gonna put the body color in, which is the gold shimmering gold. That's the body color. The color that I want to drop my swirls into. And then we're just going to start dropping at a high angle because I want them drop swirls to really get in there. But of course, y'all know I'm coming back with the spoon. You know it. You know I'm coming back with the spoon. And last color. Ooh, I missed the whole mold. I have to clean that up. The messy soaper, y'all. You know it. You know it's me. Okay. So let me get a paper towel and get that up. So it won't get all over our stuff. Hate wasting my soap like that, y'all. You know I hate it. Clean my mold. All right. So let's take my spoon. Lift and drop, lift and drop, lift and drop, lift and drop, lift and drop. That's the spoon swirl method. Lift and drop. Boom. Scrape my spoon off. Boom. Give my mold a good hard whack to get all the air bubbles out and get the soap settled in. Swipe my mold. All right. Now it's time to get to the piping. So yeah, y'all. I need another cup. No, let me see. Just move this out of the way. And move these over. And grab this one back. Okay, so I'm using the salt and tip. I know to a lot of y'all soap makers and cake makers, you're going to say, hey, that don't look like the salt and it's missing the middle part. Yes, I take the middle part out my salt and so I can get hollow peaks. So instead of piping each color into a different bag, with this one, I add a little bit of each color into one bag and do the swirl pipe method. The swirl pipe method, if that's what it's called, that's the name I give it. The swirl pipe method. Take a little bit of each color, get the rest of this, and add it to the piping bag, and pick my bag up a little bit. Make sure you get all your soap out your cup. Don't waste none of this liquid gold. It smells so good, y'all. Man, this is a good smelling soap. That's why it sells out like it does. They be buying this up, y'all. Buying it up. Let me lift my bag up some. Get all the soap out. Don't leave none. You want it all. I done got on my sweater. I know y'all be laughing at me, or not the people with the OCD. Y'all probably be driving y'all crazy with my soap and madness over here. You'll be all right. All right. Let's shake all our soap down to the tip of the bag and start. This one want to come out now. And start with our peaks. Nice tall peaks. Come back with the second row here. And last one. See that batter that fell on the table? That was supposed to go here, but we got it. Boom. Now, for the final touches. If y'all can see. Oh, was I in your way? Okay. My bad, y'all. My bad. Okay. So, for the final touches, let's put our stuff away first. So again, we use Twilight Blue by Mad Micas, Shimmering Light Gold by Crafter's Choice, Great Knee High by Mad Micas, and Trial by Fire by Nurture Soap. And we used Fragrance All, which I can't tell you because I want you to guess what soap this is. I'm restocking. And inside the Fragrance All, we put some Candling Clay and we shook it up real good. So now we're going to come with our glitter. So the first one I'm going to start with is some blue. And I'm only using glitters that match the colors inside of my soap. That's blue and red. Okay. And purple. Some bling bling soap right here. Oh, these fairy dusters be getting on my nerves. Come on, stop acting up. You don't want to come out. Yeah, you're going to just shake it on there like this. One monkey don't stop, no show. All right, that's purple. And now for the gold. Ooh, too much gold. But hey, make it look blingy. Blingy. That look good. All right. So we're done with those glitters. We're going to put those away. And the last one is the mermaid trails. Give it that extra bling, make it look fancy and expensive. Because this soap is a fancy soap. If y'all remember, the peaks represent the castle buildings in that place. And the colors are the colors of that culture. They use bold, bright colors, if y'all remember. So here we are. This is our mystery soap. Let me turn the light down some. It's too bright. Taken away from the... Okay, look at that. Fancy, fancy. This is our mystery soap. Can y'all guess what soap this is that I restocked today? If you can, leave a comment in the comment section and you possibly can be a winner of this bar of soap. So guess what soap this is I restocked, y'all. All right. So I'm going to bid y'all adieu to have a great, blessed rest of your day. Thank you for joining me. Bye.